AgShield continues to bring world-class innovation to your operation with the new ReCon 400 3PP 3-point hitch pivoting body. This ReCon 400 has the unique ability to hydraulically adjust the operating angle of the machine body 20 degrees either side of center as shown in the video below. With the machine being run at an angle to the windrow, you can effectively combine up to two 18-foot cuts into one 36-foot windrow for larger balers. This is truly one of the most cost-effective and beneficial features as it essentially eliminates the need for the rake pass while still conditioning and fluffing the swath. As you can see here, the machine is angled off-center and effectively placing two 14-foot cuts side by side into one 28-foot swath. By using a ReCon to combine swaths, you don't have to worry about some of the downsides of using a rake. For example, in some conditions, rakes can actually twist the swath tighter, making it harder for air to flow through the swath. With the machine set at an angle, the swath is conditioned by the rollers, moved onto dry ground, and still laid out wide for optimal drying.
So I've got a swath here. You can see it's quite high and narrow and bunched. There's bunches and clumps in it. Here's a swath that we've moved over the 8 feet on center, and you can see that swath's a little better distributed and not so bunched as the swath over on that side. So the ReCon's actually smoothed out the swath. So here we've got swath that was moved over. It's moved clearly and completely off this ground. We've got ground here that is somewhat more moist than ground dug up over to the side where it was laying out in the sun. On the right we've got the moist dirt that we just threw the material off of, and then in the day you can see how this is lighter colored than powder. This stuff here you can still, under the swath you can still ball, so this dirt is quite a bit wetter under the swath after one day.
With a lot of pull-type haying equipment, maneuverability is an issue. This causes some growers of high-quality hay to do their headlands one week and cut the balance of the field the next week to avoid tramping hay and having moldy spots show up in bales. With the ReCon 400, simply lift the machine and drive for your starting point. As the ReCon 400 3PP is 3-point hitch mounted, it is ideal for rougher fields, including fields with irrigation ruts. The cast ring height-adjustable gauge wheels are designed to provide an extra level of protection for the machine should you encounter adverse conditions. We feel this is important as ReCons are capable of running 10 miles per hour or 16 kilometers per hour in many conditions.
Right hand with reconditioned hay. I'll just sort through it a bit more again. I guess this material was higher, and you can see we've got seeds end to end, so we haven't necessarily cut the stem off. Some of these stems are shortened, but by and large not many short pieces. ReCons don't shorten stems, they simply condition stems. And this stem here you can see is split. It's not sitting split because it's wrapped in these leaves and doesn't split, but there's the splits again, and still the whole stem is split inside of that leaf. And so on, and so on. Here's a node. We'll take a good close-up of this node. About one out of two nodes is smashed. You see how this node is just smashed? There's no moisture left there. You see it's just about broken off. But again, in one piece, easy to pick up, make hay with in the field, but not cut or bust into shorter pieces. Here's a node here that's the same. It was smashed, got a leaf wrapped around it from below. That's enough.